Alright guys, today we're going to talk about 7-string guitars and what I think about them and if you should get one. And I'll start by saying I've been playing guitar for near 20 years and mostly metal and rock. And it wasn't until probably about 4 or 5 years ago that I really started playing with 7-string a little bit, and I'm still not like by any, regard a good 7-string player yet, but I'll start by saying I think a lot of the time I was kind of thinking about a 7-string in the wrong way, thinking that it's just for low chugging, or it's maybe a little intimidating, maybe not being able to just jump on and play things. But I'll say this: if you are a 6-string player that plays metal like I was for many years, I think you should at least get a cheap one. This isn't necessarily a cheap 7-string, but my first 7-string was a fairly affordable one. It was a Ibanez 421. I think the 7-strings are like 400 new or something. Got it second hand. But start off with something like that to see if you're just going to gel with it. But it opens up a whole new world of playing, really. And a lot of things, something you got to remember is you're really only getting those 5 extra notes. But you need to utilize that 7th string in the regular positions like I was playing in the opening. So yeah, you couldn't play that on a 6-string tune down and have the whole range of, your whole lead range. That's the thing I'll say too, is if you're a lead player, it's definitely an avenue to go. Because if you are just a rhythm player, you can get by with just tuning a 6-string down. This is an A, drop A. But if you're a lead player, you're going to lose out on those same notes you're gaining down here. You're going to lose them down here when you drop tune if you tune down on a 6-string. So when you have a 7, you have both ends. So you can still have your leads all the way up to the registers you had before, but also you have the lower notes that you can write and play in. So maybe if you're intimidated or just overwhelmed by the idea of playing a 7-string, worst case scenario, you pick a cheap one up, you try to play on it for a couple months and it's not gelling with you, and you move on from it, trade it, sell it for something else. But I want to hear how many people in the comments or 6-string players switch to 7. Maybe you are exclusively 7 now. I'm not. I'm just, I play both. I play 6 more than I do the 7s, but I'm planning on writing and recording a solo album soon, and it will be with 7-string, just to have something different than what I'm normally playing, with my band and what I write with them. So having a 7-string kind of gives me another avenue that I can write and express through that. But make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned.